Hey, what's good? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday, and I intend on doing the exact same. What's going on, you guys? Now, before we get into today's mess, let's talk about what we got coming up on the horizon. Now, as you guys know, today is Tuesday, which means tomorrow is Wednesday, and that means that it's Chasing Atlanta Day. Be sure to tune in on tomorrow night as Scotty, Jamar, Terrence, Tramiel, Carl, and Jeremy Speaks all come together for a brand new episode of the Chasing Panel. Now, as you guys already know, last week we did not do the Chasing Panel, but we will be back tomorrow and we will be talking about last week's episode as well as this week's episode. So make sure you guys tune in tomorrow night for a supersized Chasing Panel, honey. And then on Saturday, be sure to tune in for a live review of Love and Marriage Huntsville, y'all. So with that being said, that's pretty much all that we got for the church announcement so far. So let's go ahead and get into the mess, y'all. Now we're here to give you guys some Love and Marriage Huntsville tea, okay? Now, you know about this tumultuous relationship between Melody, Shari, and Martell Holt. Okay, they've been going through it for a while now, and now that the Houston episodes are coming up, Melody is now speaking up about the Revenge P plot that we all been waiting on her to really speak upon. Now, when she was in some comments, this is what she said. She said, I'm going to leave one comment. If you've never been in the position that I was in and what had just recently transpired, including audio just leaked, confirming it, don't tell me what I should have done. At that time, it was by God's grace that I could even stay out of prison and show up to work to make my coins versus letting it keep me ashamed, embarrassing in the house. So move around if you've never been in that position. Thanks. Then she also said, and for those who say they want the real in reality TV but want me to be fake and hide my feelings, go get some help. You are probably the same ones who ask your kids a question and then tell them to hush when they start to answer. Confusing and cray cray. Then this is the comment that really set it off for me. She said, I honestly almost walked out when he walked in because I honestly couldn't believe that they had him there inside. How I was feeling, y'all just don't know. But I did my best and made my check, but only with God. Imagine seeing people you love laughing and smiling in the face of a person who literally has been exposed for planning an revenge P plot. Like I said, I'm just thankful that I did as good as I did. So that is what Melody had to say in regards to the whole revenge P plot and how she had to be around him during that specific moment. And I'm not gonna sit up here and lie to y'all. When the show was getting ready to air again, and I knew that we were all talking about the Revenge P plot on our platforms as they were filming the second part of the season. And I'm not gonna lie, I was sitting up here wondering how this was going. Like I was just like, okay, so what is really the tea here and what is really going on? Because I don't know how they're doing this on social media and how it's not going to translate on the show. You know what I mean? Because I was wondering if there was going to be a confrontation between Mill and Martell or some things of that nature. Like I was wondering if she was going to confront him on the show about it, but it may have not been the best idea if she did because of the whole, they're already going through enough, and then they already got kids together, and they really don't want, I really wouldn't want them to constantly, put this shit on Front Street. You know what I'm saying? As far as because the kids probably already went through enough as far as them getting divorced in the first place, but just to even put, something out there about the revenge P plot, knowing that the kids just might see this, there got to be a lot. And regardless of how I am as a fan of this show, well, I'm not really a fan of the show anymore, but regardless of how I feel as a person that watches the show and who I like or who I don't like, because I really don't like nobody on the cast, if you want to be honest about it, besides Chris and Nail. I only like the Fletchers, and half the time I don't like them. But I have a heart and I have sincerity. And I cannot imagine having to work with my ex boyfriend because I got a lot of those. I can't imagine working with my ex boyfriend and knowing that he tried to take my kids, knowing that he tried to leak a sex tape of me, and I still have to work with him and still be around him. That has to be the roughest shit that any person will ever have to deal with or even go through. So I don't feel any kind of way about how she felt about it. I just, a lot of the times I just be wanting a lot. I guess I be wanting a lot more from her as far as knowing how she feels about certain things because I'm just a person that doesn't really hold back a lot on how I feel about stuff. And sometimes I just be wanting to really get her true reaction, her true feelings about stuff. Because at the end of the day, when she said that the people that she loves was in the face of a person that did that to her, and I'm like, well, who does she love? Because she don't love half the people on this damn cast. Maybe she was talking about the Fletchers because I don't necessarily believe that she really cares that much for the likes of I don't think she really cares for the likes of what is it? The likes of Kimmy and Maurice. Um Not only that, staying away from, or necessarily like people like especially Letitia and Marcel. I know she don't love their ass. So to me, I just felt like, okay, who could she be talking about? So she got to be talking about the Fletchers. And to be honest, they know what Martell did. Like everybody and their mama knows what Martell tried to do with that damn revenge P plot. And that was probably one of the sickest and disgusting things that he could have ever possibly had done to her. So just imagine people that you are friends with that's all up in the face of a person that would do that to you. I don't understand that. And to be honest, I honestly don't would never see myself ever being in the face of a person that would ever do that to a friend of mine. You know what I mean? Like it's one thing for y'all to break up and y'all go through y'all shit, but it's another thing to be giggling all up in their face, knowing that they tried to expose them in the most dirtiest, trifling way with their side piece. And that's a lot to take in. I can only imagine how that feels, to be honest. I can only imagine how that feels. So yes, I definitely feel like I got a heart and generosity, or whatever. So I feel what she's saying. I do. Like that has to be some horrible ass shit to be dealing with from anybody. And then you got people that you love all up in their face. Honey, it's a hot mess. But that's really all that I got on this. So, with that being said, before we get up out of here, y'all know that I do got to pay some bills. So, before we go, make sure you guys support Tremel. He's a part of the Chase and Pounder and is one of my good friends. Okay, he has a brand new single out called Long Days. It's available everywhere. Make sure you guys purchase the single. You know what I mean? Let's support all indie artists. Also, Bando has a song out called Bando's Dream. It is now available on Spotify, Apple Music, as well as YouTube. So make sure you guys go out and purchase it. And he also has another song out called DUI, and it's also available now. All right. So with that being said, you guys, that's pretty much all that I got. This is your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. With that being said, you guys, your boys about here. Until my next video, I will talk to you guys a little bit later.